Halo teman-teman, kembali lagi dengan aku Lala. Hari ini kita akan melanjutkan lagi game Life in Adventure. Aku pingin main game ini, yang game lain lagi aku gak tahu kenapa. Kayak nggak pingin aja. Like every other death, your adventure ended in vain. Oh iya, ini yang part sebelumnya kan aku mati di tempatnya suatu dungeon gak sih? Oke. Second adventurer. Let's start with randomize. Namanya Beatrice. Aspiring to be a great adventurer, with the sound of magnificent trumpet, a strong-looking individual was escorted to a platform. The individual slowly knelt before the king. Everyone in the kingdom will remember your adventure. Gaze upon this one, people. This adventurer here is our country hero. With the king decree, the crowd went wild. Ever since you witnessed the event with your own eyes. Oh, jadi ini bukan kita yang jadi hero-nya. Jadi kita tuh lihat dari belakang. Oh, aku pingin nih kayak orang ini. Your dream of becoming an honorable adventurer instead of inheriting your father's farm. Years have passed and that dream still remain in your heart to this day. It finally motivates you to start your own adventure. Oke, kita dapat gold 10, sword bow sama hide armor. Oke. You meet another adventurer carrying a massive backpack. When he see you, he approach you with a hearty smile. Hey, need anything? How about we barter for thing we need? He put down the massive backpack and put his stuff out. His wear include an alloy arming sword, an elixir of the gladiator, and a glass one. Judging from the quality of his wear, he does take good care of them. I'll potion for the sword, a wyvern orb for the elixir, and a sea cat scale shield for the glass one. Interested? No. You do not barter and move on. Gila, baru swordnya cuma dapat itu, shieldnya cuma dapat itu. You run into a dwarf who is showing off his tiny golem to the children. Oh, he has many tiny golems made of wood, copper, steel, and other materials. They all move on their own, but what's even more remarkable is the dwarf right eye. Mata kanannya ada apa? It is made up of intricate mechanical parts. He looks straight at you with his mechanical eye and speaks, "Welcome. Care to take a look?" Make me one of those column. You ask the eye dwarf to build you a tiny golem. He look up and down at you before answering. This tiny golem moves according to your order. If you want one, I need the right material. He agreed to build you a tiny golem if you get him the right material. First of all, do you have material for the body? Any metal will do, but I will need a lot of it. I don't have it. You tell him you don't have any material. The dwarf crosses his arm and answer, sorry, I cannot do anything for you without material. He turns back to the children and resumes his little puppet show. You leave them behind and walk away. You find a scholar giving lecture at the city square. After introducing himself as Edric, the scholar continued with a thick book he held tight in his arm. I have devoted my entire life to the noble pursuit of knowledge. The Academic Council has bestowed upon me the title Keeper of Knowledge. The more he talked, his lecture slowly turned into self-advertisement and soon into criticizing and jeering others. Edric announced that nobles are rotten in the core, merchants are money, blind vermin, and adventurers are idiots with muscle where their brains should be. If anyone wants to challenge me, the battle of knowledge, go out. I'll teach you that your amount of knowledge is shallow pond compared to my ocean. Yeah, okay, seralah. You do your best to ignore him and walk away. Under the scorching sun, workers are busily repairing the ruined wall. Among the hard-working people, you hear a man complaining. Damn, I cannot show this to the landlord. He walks around the city wall, sweating profusely in chainmail. What's the matter? You approach the man and ask what's going on. He introduced himself as Sergei, the company commander of the city, and explained the situation. The landlord has ordered to renovate the city wall within this month. However, we are short of worker and we lack an architect. Nearly no progress for several days. He sighed and shouted at the worker for no reason. The worker hastily carried the stone as if walking on eggshells. I'm not good at manual labor, so I'm sorry. Good luck. You encourage him and leave. You hear the voice of a sweaty worker from far away. You visit the village inn to avoid the wind for a while. Kill them all! Then unpleasant sound and scream echo through the village. Looking out the window, you see a goblin flock emerging from the darkness. They are burning village, attacking people and plundering food. We have to do it. You pack your weapon and rush out of the inn. Then the goblin who are attacking the village run at you. Ooh, die! The first thing to rush into is the bugbear, a type of goblin. A large club of bugbear is swung to you. Yikes! Victory change 4%. Can I go? What to do? We are a range attack. Okay. Should we abandon the battle? Impossible, Joy. Impossible. This is impossible. When you fight with bugbear, even goblin cut in. When they join together, your defeat is deepened. Realizing it is a crisis, you quickly turn your back and run away. A group of goblins laugh from your behind. Yeah, serah. A stagecoach passed by on rainy day, spraying mud in your direction. You get covered in mud, but the driver keeps going. Demand an apology? Yes. You stop the stagecoach and ask the driver for an apology. The driver gets off and approaches you. I'm terribly sorry. He bows and apologizes politely. He gives you a gold coin to pay for your laundry and leave. Okay. You listen to three wanderers having a conversation. They speak of a tomb of ancient grief where the king of fallen kingdom is buried. They plan to pay it a visit. What is that? The bearded dwarf answered a question. Oh, they say it got a name because the dwarf one that grow near the tomb cry out the grief of the fallen kingdom. I don't know, it's just look for it yourself, okay? You greet the wanderer and ask if you can join them. I mean, join is better than sendirian ya. They eye you suspiciously. But we don't know who you are, why should we let you come? Show them your speed, I guess. You ask them to strike you in order to demonstrate your speed. The muscular one of the bunch steps in front of you. His fist comes flying towards you without warning. You are not fast enough to react. Your nose burns as you clutch it. The man pulls back his arm and speaks. We have much to learn. Yeah, okay, give up lah. You give up on finding the tomb instead of to find other adventurer. Ya itu terlalu, aku ingat itu dungeon tomb-nya itu susah banget. You find a strange sight in a small town square. Two men who look like twins are fighting like they are killing each other. The two men are arguing that they are Kenny's. I'm the real one, you fake! Don't say nonsense, it's me, I'm real. As you look at the figure, a woman approaches and asks for help. Her name is Sophia, and she is said to be Kenny's wife. Excuse me, adventurer, please help me find my real husband. Stop the fight first, I guess. You accept Sophia's request and stop the quarrel between the two men. The two Kenny's cubs drop their fists and look at you simultaneously. Adventurer, I'm the real Kenny's. No, that guy's fake, I'm the real Kenny's. You look at the two Kennys. The two men look the same from head to toe, but there is only one difference. The color of the scarf on their arm is different. One has black, the other is red, okay? You decide to ask question to determine who is the real Kennys. The two Kennys stop and listen as you speak. I guess, when is your wife's birthday? You ask about Kennys when his wife's birthday is, but the two men can answer the same thing and slap their lips. Sophia, who couldn't watch, shouts, hitting her chest. How can you not know your wife's birthday? The same for both. You calm down the angry Sophia and turn to two men again. Who's your best friend? You ask what Kennys who their best friend are. The two men shout the same answer in confident voice. It's Teron, in my hometown. This black scarf was also given to me when I left my hometown. Yang satunya red scarf-nya dari Teron juga. Okay. The two Kennys would give answers simultaneously staring at each other. Where were you born? You ask Kennys where they are from. The two men shout at the same time as soon as the question is over. It's a village called Terunia in Zabirian Empire. Okay, so jawabannya sama. The two Kennys answer quickly, make eye contact and stare each other. Sophia intervened between the two and stopped the fight at the look of a spark. Where did you hide the nest egg? You ask the Kennys where they hide the nest egg. The two Kennys have conflicting reaction to the question. What do you mean, nest egg? There's no such thing. My nest egg? I hid it behind the closet. The one who invaded is Kennys wearing a red scarf. And the one who answered calmly is Kennys wearing a black scarf. My nest egg. Oh my god. Kennys wearing a black scarf shouted in confident voice. Look at her fake! How can a guy who doesn't even know the nest egg location be real? I'm the real Kennys. Sophia crawled as she glared at the two Kennys. Ha! You pretend that there's nothing like that even when I ask. Okay, so yang real ada yang merah. After asking several questions, you conclude. You call the two Kennys and Sophia. You'll tell them your conclusion. Pick the red. Yes. XP 1, healthy 1, sanity 1. You say the red scarf is real. Then Kennys, wearing a black scarf, utter abusive language, turn his back and start to run away. God damn it! A fake whisk Kong running away in a hurry. His true nature is revealed. He is a doppelganger with grey skin and face with only an outline. When doppelganger leave, Sophia comes up and say thank you. Thank you so much, adventurer. You helped me find my real husband. She invites you home, saying she wants to repay you. You head to their house with the couple and take a night rest with a warm reception. Yay! I make sashimi for free. Sashimi right here. Fresh sashimi. Better if the ingredient is your own catch. A young-looking cook approached you with a smile, enthusiastically roaming around the room street. How do you do? I work at the Inn Silver Sturgeon as an apprentice cook. This day I'm studying about meal using mackerel, but personally it isn't easy to afford them every time. I'll cook for free, so if you have a spare mackerel, would you mind handing in one? I don't have one. You say that you don't have mackerel. The apprentice cook goes away disappointed. Ya, kapan aku belinya, bang? You gaze up into the night sky while you are kindling your campfire. The beautiful sight that resembles a fancy black dress decorated with glowing jewelry is enough to dazzle you. As you are staring into the night sky, you see a shooting star falling. After looking at the star, you quickly make a wish. My goal. You wish for a path to achieve your goal. You think to yourself that dream and goal are the biggest motivation to any adventurer. Next day, you open your eyes and resume adventurer, recalling what you wished for last night. You came across a broken stagecoach, surrounded by a few mangled horse corpses, a dead armored soldier. You carefully inspect the scene and find multiple human and monster footprints. One of the trails suggests someone got away. The human, I guess? The ground is muddy, so trekking is easy. You soon find the fugitive. She stops banging her chain against a rock and look up at you, surprised. What happened? She sits down on one of the rocks and tells you her story. She is a hunter who used to live near the border and has been at odds with border patrol over hunting ground. One day, border patrol arrested her after a heated argument. She managed to escape thanks to the wyvern ambush. Those bastards had it coming. Were they to tell me where to hunt? I guess release. You help her with the calf. She thanks you and asks you to follow her for a reward. Her name was Majed, and she leads you over a mountain to a small cottage. But there's not much left of it. Grrr. The wyvern shot up from the ruin of the cottage as if it has been waiting. You bastard, that's my house! Screeching, the wyvern charged toward the two of you. Okay. 20. Woo! Gila, 20 gak tuh? Overwhelming. Gila, kita menang sama dragon. Wyvern. You deliver your final blow, and the wyvern come crashing down, spewing blood. The hunter began to skin its corpse with a small dagger. Majid answered you as he skinned it. She hunted a male wyvern a few days back, completely overlooking the possibility of a female companion. The vengeful female had attacked a group of humans she presumed responsible and had found the killer. Oke. Oh, kita dapat Wyvern Orb and XP 2. Your word is right here. How about a little help? She says as she forged her knife through the wyvern body. You help her skin it for leather and sort out the bones. After I finish, she hand you a fish-sized orb. It glow red through wyvern bloodstain. It's worth more than the leather and horns anyway. Thanks for the help. So long. You take the wyvern essence and bid her farewell. You sit down on a pile of fallen leaf to take a short break. But as you do, you feel a hard surface beneath. You brush aside the leaf to find an unusual-looking rock. Kita dapat rock yang aneh. Halnya nambah 1 dan XP nambah 1, okay? You feel your way through the leaf and find yourself a softer spot to sit on and take a break. A hooded figure approach you, okay? Orang yang bertudung ini. You cannot tell if this person is a man or a woman, neither from the half-hidden face nor the mythical voice. I come to you with something left by past adventurer. I am willing to give them to you for some gem. The figure quickly adds that you should not ask exactly where this item come from. I don't think I want it. The stranger turns and walk away without a word. Aku nggak tahu, berasa kayak trap. You trudge through a dense forest. All your senses are on edge. When you hear a small rustling sound, Grey Wolf jump out of the bushes as soon as you reach for your weapon. Counter attack, I guess? Yes. You predict the Grey Wolf attack and counter it. The move goes exactly as planned. Grey Wolf die on the spot from fatal wound. Yay! You are sipping beer at a small village tavern. It is getting dark and the place is quite empty, with only a handful of patrons. Right at this moment, the man drinking next to you strike up a conversation. His grizzled adventurer who claimed to have been adventurer for a good 10 years. Hey, it seems like you are an adventurer too. Hey, how about this send your adventure share some valuable advice with you in exchange you can cover my tab. What do you say? Cost roughly 50 golden. No. You just pay for what you drank and leave the tavern. The grumbling of the ignored man can be heard, but that's all. You come across a smithy location on the outskirts of a small city. The heat and the sound of clashing metal can be heard. Oke, aku pakai bow. Oke. So, ini di PS-nya 25,2, physicalnya 19,1, oke. So, gede ini ya. 25,2. Duitku 33 gold, nggak bisa beli. Gila, mahal-mahal semua. Gila, cuma dijual 30 orb. Sayang banget. Kayak nggak bisa deh. Oke. Nggak ada duit. In the early morning, you are walking along the seashore. surrounded by a thick fog that obscures everything from sight. With each step you take, a faint, rustling sound echo. Suddenly something vague appears before the mist. You approach the figure lurking in the fog. Then a skeleton from beyond the mist attacks. You bleed from the sudden ambush, and it seems eager to seize the opportunity to kill you, attacking immediately. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh no! No, I have to abandon. You manage to dodge the sudden attacker and run away in a hurry. Thanks to the dense sea mist hiding your figure, you escape unscathed. Enggak unscathed juga sih. Darkness blanket the silent field. Suddenly someone called behind you. It's Majet from before. I have some useful information to repay you. Hear me out. Majet tell you rumor about the Spider Woman. According to you, the Spider Woman seduced and the four men traveling through the forest. Let's hunt down together. What you say? Okay. I found someone who saw the Spider Woman firsthand. Her name's Anna. Together you head to Otun, the small town where Anna lived. Her small house stands at the edge of town. You knock on her wooden door and the creak opens shortly after. A haggard woman emerged and stared at you and Majet. Who are you? You ask her about the Spider Woman. The woman sniffles and invites the two of you in. She is sobbing by the time she starts to talk. It has already been several days since Johnny got missing. It must be that spider. I knew it. She began to cry out loud, shoulders shaking. Calm down. It takes you a while to calm Anna down. She finally wiped her tears and continued. Johnny frequently visited Spider Forest, which is north of town. He said that the wood there is high quality. She claimed to have followed Johnny to surprise him, but he walked too fast and she loses him in the middle of the wood. It is then she sees a woman morph into a giant spider and enter a cave. That creature may have eaten my Johnny alive. As Anna began sobbing again, you and Majet agree to search Spider Forest. After a long walk, the two of you finally arrive at Spider Forest. The trees stand tall and dense, making the forest as dark at night. Even in broad daylight, you are making your way deep into its forest. When Majet suddenly stops you with her hand, she then shot an arrow at the floor. Shh! Majet's arrow hits a pile of leaves, out of which jumps a huge, menacing spider. Threaten it? Please, yes. You threaten the spider. Overwhelmed by your intense charisma, it crawled back into its hole. Watching the spider leave, Majet speaks. That was actually pretty impressive. Shall we continue? After some more walking, you find a large cave. You hear someone singing from within it. Sound like a man singing in a cave. Not suspicious at all. Majet takes the bow off her shoulder as you enter. You follow her deep into the cave. Inside is a man singing from the comfort of his bed. He jumps up as he sees the two of you enter. Who the hell are you? Asks what happened. You ask him how he ended up in the cave. I first come to this forest on one of the stupid games the kind men play when they are drunk, you know. Yes, it was one of those. We all placed this bad witch bet on ourselves to make it through this forest. I made it in pretty deep using a torch. My friend had chicken out a long time ago, then I met her near a stream. He tell you that it was a love at first sight, and I visited the forest every day since to see her. Majet murmured. So, he did cheat on her. Under her breath, the man doesn't hear this, and he continued. We have met up frequently since then, discussed the future together, and now here I am. Mention the rumor? You tell him what you had heard from Anna and that she is worried. So she's worried about shape-shifting spider? It's probably some trick of the light. Or maybe Anna just jealous. Either way, I don't intend to return. Please tell her not to look for me anymore. In fact, tell her I'm dead, then she'll give up. Oh, okay. What? Whatever you want. Johnny said as he shook his head. You suggest to Majid that you return to town. Majid agreed and follow you out. Yeah, true, Majid. You return to Anna and tell her you cannot find Johnny anywhere. You also warn her not to go near Spider Forest, since it's very dangerous. Anna agreed, but she doesn't seem to believe you. You leave her be. Okay. As you are traveling through a mountain path, you stop at the side of a roadblock. The naturally formed barricade of smashed boulder and snap branch leads you to wonder whether a landslide had a cure or something. As you decide to turn away and look for the path around, you hear the voice of a human. Anybody there? Help me out, please! The voice becomes clearer as you approach the pile of dirt. I will try. I'm sorry. You start digging with your bare hand, but apparently you dug to warm place. Because soon the dirt pile started crumbling down along with the now screaming voice. Oh my god! After the slide end, you dig at the pile again, but the only thing you find is the lifeless body of the owner of the voice. You give him a proper burial and leave the site. I'm sorry. You stop by a small town called Geherin to get some food. You buy hard bread and sit down on a bench to nibble at it. Then you hear a conversation between two men. Did you hear about the witch of youth? She lives in a swamp of allegory and she can grow younger. Nonsense. Everyone grow old, lad, not the other way around. No, I'm telling you, jewels of this old man would turn to young girl in an instant. Ask for more information? Their conversation intrigued you. You ask for more confession. One of them crosses his arm. I could tell you more depending on what you're willing to offer. I guess persuade them? You put on your business face and politely ask for their information. They loosen up and tell you what they know. According to one of the men, the witch is said to swallow some sort of marble, which make her twist and turn until she transforms into a young girl. The other man interrupted, exasperate. Come on, this is ridiculous. Why don't you go find out if it's true? The whole town growing restless. Let's try it, I guess. You decide to go look for the witch at the swamp. According to the two men, you need to follow the North Star in order to reach her residence. You arrive at the city, where a festival is being held. Merchants are advertising their merchandise, and you see young people dancing together. It seems like there is some competition going on. All of them have an entry fee about 10 gold. What? 10 gold? Goldku berapa sih? Wait, where is my gold? My gold cuma 30. Oh my god, ketekan. You decide to enter the wrestling competition. You compete with the sial. Aku ketekan. Aduh, kalah. Easy win. You hear someone calling, you child. It's so like an old woman, and you feel as if she is in your head. You are wondering where the voice is coming from when it suddenly comes again. Over here, to your right. Okay. An old woman dressed in a prison clothes and cuffs. She asks you to uncover it. Okay. Yay, level up! I guess strength. More dex. And I guess. No, no, no. Not intelligent. Text aja deh. You smash her calf. Thank you, child. Now I feel alive. She stretched and instantly turned into a beautiful young woman. Then she opened a portal in the air with the flick of a finger. Phew, they have burned me alive, see ya. Oh, it's a witch. You read a requirement flyer for the poisoner on the city notice board, requiring adventurers to explore and claim territory beyond the Atlantic Mountain north of the kingdom. Apply to Adventurer Guild. Okay, I guess. You go through a simple application procedure at the Adventurer Guild, after which the clerk hands you a map, then you head for the Atlante Mountains. A few days later, you arrive at the mountain path. It is being guarded by a giant. The giant is surrounded by a dead horse and a people. Look for another way? No? Okay. But the ground cave in beneath your feet. Are you alright? Let's get out of here. Okay, stranger. Your helper is a pointy-eared elf by the name of Irele. You cross the Atalante mountain with Irele's help, and he hands you a potion before parting away. I hope you will return the favor someday. With that, he leaves. You pack the potion and continue your journey. Okay, I guess I should eat this. Okay. You are looking through a notice board in the outskirts of a city named Garizvan. Among the many looking to hire a flyer, you find an interesting one. Please put an end to the nightly battle that happened in my garden. I will gladly hand over my family heirloom to anyone who does. Nightly battles. Let's do it, I guess. You take the flyer off the board and put them in your pocket. You go searching for the client. You find a deserted ruin inside a nameless mountain. The walls are almost completely crumbled and an iron column guards the huge steel gate in it. The image of the gate and the column turn blurry. It looks as if there's two of them. You rub your eyes, but it's not fatigue that's doing it. Move away. You decide to look for other place to sleep. You move away from the sinister ruin. Yeah, no, not going there. You pass by a small town called Everhot. The place is famous for a hot spring that boils hot even in the middle of the coldest blizzard. But you only see a few tourists. The townspeople are praying in front of the giant stone tower. It looked like it was built by the townspeople. The stone tower, on a close inspection, is made out of black rocks stacked on each other, and you realize that the stones are actual coal. What's going on? When you ask what's going on, an older woman whose face shows the amount of time she has lived through answers. The symbol of our town, the boiling hot spring. It's not boiling anymore. The water's gone cold and we are losing tourists every minute. If we don't fix this soon, everyone here will starve to death. So are praying to the god. Then a little girl approached you and whispered, Adventurer, do you have a minute to spare? Sure. You move away from the crowd, following the little girl. She looked around for other people and whispered quietly to you when she realized no one is there. I don't think praying to the god is the solution here. I have a plan. Could you help me out? Do you know something? She grabbed your sleeve and led you to the plain behind the town. There's a vast pit with a tiny pebble scattered in a pattern like a footprint. She speaks, looking down into the pit. I've been down there once. She then pulled out a small piece of parchment. Drawn on the parchment is a crudely drawn but very informative drawing on the inside of the pit. She pointed to the drawing, saying that she thinks the pit is connected to the bottom of the hot spring. Her theory is that something has been heating up the hot spring all this time and that she needs your help finding that thing that escaped. You follow the path of the people. After about an hour of walking, you feel like it's getting hotter and hotter. Soon, you realize that it's getting harder. A lava column is walking in front of you. Try talking. You block the lava column and speak. The huge lava column tilted its head. It seemed to be waiting for you to speak. Were you the one that was inside the pit? You ask the lava golem if it's the one that has been staying inside the pit. The lava golem nods its head, lava dripping down from it. Why did you come out? When you ask why it suddenly come out from the pit, it stared at you for a long time before answering. The order has expired. The order I received. Stay inside the pit. That time is over. As the golem finished its word, the later creature spoke. I heard that long ago, a wizard named Hans created a hot spring for her daughter who suffered a lot from the cold weather. Apparently, the wizard ingredient for the hot spring is that lava column. Go back. You tell the lava column that it should return to the pit, but the column completely ignores you and raises its burning fist. Sorry, I know, I will die. You run away from the lava golem, scorching fist. Thankfully, it does not chase you any further. You find a decent-looking shop for adventurer. Here you may craft weapon and armor using the loot from monster, or buy bits and pieces one might need for adventuring. Ya ampun, aku nggak punya duit. Ini bisa dijual sih, 30. Aku bisa beli ini nggak? 30, nggak bisa. Nggak bisa. Oh, what's this? Ini 27, ini 29. Huh. Sel ini ya. Ya ampun. Cuma 30. Ini jual. You rely on the star for navigation as you trudge through the swamp. The tree looks slanted as if they do not welcome you. Suddenly, you spot a human figure through the branch. It were a tall peru, hunched over an herb on the ground. You talk to the raw figure. It slowly stand up and take off the hood to reveal a face. She was a woman of around 60 years old and as tall as a grown man. What bring an adventurer like you, Joe, to an old lady like myself? You ask about rumor you hear in town. She cackles and answers. Which of you, the great nickname? Yes, I do make cute potion. They are a product of my lifelong project. One does keep me 10 years younger for a month, two does keep me 30 years younger for 6. And 3 does take 50 years of my age for a full year. Huh, for a full year. I want to try, I guess, but no. You realize that she is a herbalist and not a witch, and lose interest in her potions at all. Since all you have to do is head back to the town and complete your contract. As you turn back, she desperately grabs your arm. I mean, you poison, you're not interested at all. It's only 400 gold the bottle. I cannot. I don't have money, man. You don't buy anything of the old woman and turn back. She grumbled a little in disappointment. You find the remain of someone camp. You think you could do with some rest. You decide to take a break. You relight the fireplace and take a nap in the tent. Look here, pay money and get it back. Make your choice, double the fee if you get it right. A charlatan is enthusiastically trying to get the attention of the people with a temporary table setup. His hands are busy moving the three black cup on the table, placed upside down. When you look to his side, he gestures you in with his hand. Venturer up for the challenge, entry fee is 100 gold. If you find one of the three cup with the ball in it, you receive double the money. No. You shake your head and walk away. Nggak duwe uang. You are passing through a town. You meet a kid who seems to boss his friend around. He speaks to you arrogantly.
You, adventurer, get over here and play with us.
He is dressed in silk. Unlike the other children, he probably belonged to a rich, powerful family. His friend tended to his every need, wearing servile smile. I guess. Oh, no word can describe the horror you face. It's worse than playing with your nephew on holiday. The children tormented you until sunset.
You're funny, adventurer. See you around.
The rich boy lived with his friend. Ya, karena kita miskin ya. In early dawn, still too early for the sun to rise, you find a young girl looking into the sky while crossing a crop field. When you ask her why she's looking at the sky at this time of the day, she answers,
I really want to become a teacher, but my family is poor, so I have to work every day. So I was waiting for the star to come out to make a wish. She yawned, probably from the exhaustion, and continued her story. They say that when you wish upon a star, it comes true, right?
I guess it's okay. You agree to look for a shooting star with her and cover her with warm clothes so she doesn't get sick from the cold. After some time has passed, you shout at the girl, pointing toward a shooting star in the night sky. Hearing your exclaim, she quickly closed her eyes and make a wish. Opening her eyes again, the girl shouted, hugging you.
Thank you, adventurer. Thanks to you, I was able to wish upon a shooting star.
You shake your head, saying nothing. She smiles joyfully and continues.
Next time I see a shooting star, I'll make sure to wish for your dream to come true.
Oh, thank you. You pat the smiling girl's forehead and leave. I wish your dream to become a teacher will become true. A beast howled in the wood, breaking the silence of the night. Cautiously, you head in the direction the sound is coming from. In the distance, you see goblins savagely eating some meat. They are too occupied with their meal to see you. Attack! No! You approach one slowly and strike it, but doesn't go down. The other join in and charge. Wow, aku menang. Wah, 3. Can I? Yay! You defeat the goblin. Setelah membeli arrow yang sangat mahal sekali itu, panah, a boy is throwing a berry to a yeti, who eat them all up. Yeti are dangerous beasts known to attack adventurer. The boy is playing with one with such an innocent smile. As you approach, he asks you,
Adventurer, this is my friend. Isn't he cute? Pet him.
Monsters are dangerous.
What do you know about Nunu? It's not dangerous at all.
The boy gets upset and leaves. The yeti follow. Aku nggak mau ngepet. While wandering around the city, you find a boy selling paper full of words. When you ask him what he's selling, he pulled down his cap and speak. This is called the news adventurer. They spread word about famous thing around the world, saying that he offered you one of his newspaper. I guess give me one. Oh my god, 10. About the princess of the Empire of Japan falling in love with the royal librarian visiting the library every single day. Yikes. It's a trash. Oh my god. After a challenging journey through the harsh mountain, you arrive at the coastal city Belo. Uangku tinggal berapa? Demi apa? Cuma 15. Gara-gara beli koran gak jelas. Located under Mountain Belax. The place is an artistic paradise with variety of snow and ice sculpture boosting their beauty. You hurry past them looking for a place to warm your body. But the sculpture of a young man catch your attention. It could only be described as a dazzling beauty, enough to make you stop and stare at it. It's like the sculptor has a soul in itself. A sculptor next to you, holding a hammer, gaps in awe as you look at the sculptor as well. Then a lady appeared from behind the sculptor. She dropped the chisel from her hand and spoke.
Adventurer, say perhaps you need a warm bath to shield you from this cold?
You read my mind. She responded with a shy smile.
I can tell Mountain Belax is a difficult place to move through. The coldness, the windness, perilous path. Every foreign visitor arrive covered in snowflake. Mind if I guide you to our inn?
Are you a sculptor? She responded by shaking her head.
A sculptor? I'm flattered. No, I'm but a mere employee of an inn.
Explain to you that Belo has always been a snowy town. Apparently, the people of Belo developed a tradition to celebrate an especially snowy day by decorating the street with a snow and ice sculpture.
I'm talking way too much. You look cold. Mind if I guide you to our inn?
You follow the lady to a small inn. When the two of you move through the creaking wooden door, a middle-aged woman that seemed to be the innkeeper greets you.
Welcome, we have to clean room but there are all yours of the day of tan cold.
I guess. You give the fee to the middle-aged woman.
Lauren, give our customer to an empty room. Apparently the lady that leads you here is called Lauren.
Lauren retrieves a key from the innkeeper and leads you to the room at the end of the hallway. She hands you the key, saying that there's nothing like a hot sauna to get warm. You head into your room, unpack your stuff, and head to the sauna. The sauna is big enough for 5 or 6 people, maybe more. At the corner of the room is a pile of stone being heated up. As you get appropriately dressed for sauna and sit down, Lauren entered the sauna with kettle filled with water. You notice that her hands are covered in scars. Is that because of your sculpturing? Lauren responds, staring at the scar-covered hand.
Yes, making sculpture turn out to be a tongue activity.
She poured the water onto the heated up stone. White steam comes out, heating up the room. She then sits next to you and starts talking.
I have a close sibling, a brother. We grew up without a father, and he fulfilled that role for me. The latest winter has been especially harsh. Our mother caught a fever and became bedridden, and my brother, he went out into the wild, saying that he will come back with the medicine. Every word he says seemed to be filled with nostalgia. I started sculpting as a way of expressing my wish to see him return safely, because that's the only thing I can do for him right now. Praying to the gods.
How's your mother? You ask how her mother is. She answered quietly.
She passed away 3 months ago. She will never stop calling his name. Her son. I wish it knew before she died. At least she could have seen him in sculptor form.
Compliment her sculptor. stop briefly and decide to change the subject. You compliment her sculptors. Lauren then answered with a faint smile.
Thank you. I spent a great amount of time in it. The God will recognize my effort, right?
Lauren stared out the window for a while before continuing.
This might sound weird, but you feel like my brother.
That cannot be. When you answer, she responded in a more energetic voice.
Of course, they are different in some detail, but the overall aura that you emit is almost identical. So, I'm happy because you feel like I'm with my beloved brother after all. I'm talking too much. Here the kettle is full of water, so when you think the pressure is dropping, just put it onto the pile of rock over there.
She also warned you to not pour too much water at once and then exit the sauna. After Lauren has left, you take the comfortable rest in sauna. You feel the fatigue from your adventure get washed away. You return to your room after the time in sauna and go to bed. When you wake up, you feel fresh and well. Maybe it's because of the warm bed. As you finish packing up your stuff, Lauren approached and talked to you.
Just in time for breakfast. You should eat before you go back out.
The table is adorned with a cheese wheel, empty plate, and 2 sets of knife. As you take a seat, Lauren comes to the table with a pot full of oatmeal and fill the plate. She puts the plates to your side and take a seat as well. The warmth of the food work up your appetite.
I want to know, what made you start your life as an adventurer?
Tell her why. You recall the day of your life, that were unforgettable sight, the day when the hero of the country was greeted by the crowd. After hearing your story, Lauren smiled and continued.
I see. How brave. I once thought about going on adventure myself. Actually, back when I grew tired of doing anything, nothing but waiting, I always wanted to go out there into the world and seek my brother myself. But so far, the fear of me not being there when he finally returned has kept me from doing that. Adventurer, if you meet my brother, will you please tell him that I'm still waiting?
I will. And tell you about this brother. Oke teman-teman, sampai di sini dulu karena gue nggak kuat, suaraku habis. Kalau kalian suka video aku, please klik like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.